Okay, join me as I attempt to turn my trusty Mazda 6 into a camper. Hello, Ben Bamboozle here, and I'm going to be making a start on turning my old banger car into a camper. I'm not sure how this is going to go, but today's job is the first thing to make the blinds for the windows. So I'm going to show you that in a second. I've been watching other car camper YouTube videos to get some advice on how to do it. I'm not sure this is going to go that well. I'm not that good at measuring and that sort of stuff, so we'll see. I've also ordered a mattress to go in the back as well, a trifold mattress, which will be coming in a couple of days' time. But today's video is basically, as I say, going to be all about the blinds, and I'll show you in the back of the car as well. Luckily, in the Mazda, it's sort of a biggish saloon car we've seen, so the seats do fold completely flat. So I've got a lot of shows coming up this year. For those who don't know, I'm an entertainer. I do magic and Punch and Judy shows, and I've got a lot of shows coming up, even starting next week at Easter. Where I'm thinking about staying away. Also, I hate sitting in traffic, so during the summer this year, I really do not want to be sat on traffic on the M25. So my plan is to maybe go up the night before and stay in the car, so as I don't have to sit in traffic getting to places this year. So that's the plan. It's a lovely day today. It's the first day of spring today, nearly at the end of March, and yeah, let's get the seats down in the back and get all the stuff out. I'll show you what I've got for the blinds for the windows, and let's give this a go. Obviously, before I go camping, I'm going to have to give the car a thorough clean out and a hoover. I've still got sand in the back from Broadstairs in the summer. So one of those down. There we go. So they sit pretty flat. So as you can see, it's a pretty flat base in the back to sleep on. The only thing that we'll have to do is pull the chairs a bit further forward and put my boxes and stuff in that gap, but that's going to be okay. And then this is what I've got for the windows, thermowrap, and the size I got is 600 by 7.5. I bought this from Toolstation. I'll leave a link in the description for it. But this is what everyone recommends. It's like sort of foil bubble wrap. A lot of people use like brown paper to measure the window. I've actually got an old roll of wrapping paper, so I'm going to give that a try. If anyone sees me putting wrapping paper on the window, they're going to think I'm completely mental. But that's alright, I'm going to get rid of this air freshener because that's dead. When I said I'm no good at cutting, I wasn't lying. Yeah, that doesn't smell anymore. I can roughly cut a bit. Or maybe if I close the door, that might be a good idea. This is a learning process. This will be where I'll get my hand stuck. From what I've seen on the videos, I push this against the window, hold it up there, then get the pen, and then draw around it. And drop the pen. Or maybe I should get some tape and tape it on. Why is it peeling tape? It's always the hardest thing in the world. Oh, this is a nightmare. This wrapping paper rips so easily. I didn't take that into account. I'm not liking the wrapping paper idea. giving up on that. Seems like too much trouble. Right, so longest bit on there, if I cut it 26 inches, let's cut a piece 26 inches and do that. Alright, so I've cut a bit and I'm just squishing it into the windows, and that seems to be working. And then I think I'm just going to draw around it if I can get it squished in there, and then do it that way. Well, am I missing a trick? Should I have done it from the outside? Let me know in the comments. Maybe that's what you do. Morning. Right, so draw down that, cut round that a lot bigger, and then do a couple of fittings, I think. So it actually cuts really easy with just a pair of scissors. So okay, nice and bigger around there. You can always cut more off, you can't put more on. Alright, hopefully you can see this. It's a bit of a contortion act in there, but it's starting to take shape pretty well. I quite like this method. This is my no measuring, no nonsense, just whack it in there, go for it method. So I'm just going to carefully trim a little bit more, bit by bit, and get that to be a perfect fit. I'm assuming that once I've done this window, I can just then trace it and it will work on the other window. It's got to, hasn't it? It's got to be the same size. I tell you what, there's still a bit I could probably cut off it, but it does actually stick in there pretty well. Let's have a look, see if it comes off when I shut the door. I can't see that that's going to drop out. There's no gaps. That's what it looks like from the outside. Let's shut the door, it stays in. Well, I think that is all you need to do. Let's see if it fits in the other window on the other side and stays in there. If it does, I'll just trace around that one, and then that's 2 windows done. And just like that, second window is fitted. I might see if I can do this little small one now. That'd be a nice little one to do. So I've got enough on this offcut here to fit that. Yep, let's give that a go. It's quite a satisfying job actually, this one. It's going to take me a little while, but it's satisfying. The driver's door is taking a lot of cutting because it's quite a big window, but we're getting there. I've got a slight gap at the top there, I think. It might shuffle up a little bit. When I measured it, I think it was 3 foot across there. And then I cut in and I thought I'd cut it too short because of the angle of it, but it just about fits. I'm going to keep trimming it slowly but surely, just to try and get it to fit in that gap. It fits just a little bit better, but even at that it works. The one I'm not looking forward to is the back window. So that is huge. I don't even know if the material is going to fit or if I'm going to have to join 2 pieces. So I'm now just going to trace another one of these out. That's a nice easy little job for the driver's passenger window. Cut out this one from a bit of the offcut off of the front windows. And then it's onto the back window, which I can see is going to be difficult. I may cover the back of this with black gaffer tape so as from the outside it just looks black from the street, because I'm going to be like parking in London and camping in the middle of London. Well, on the outskirts of London. So I want it to look stealth rather than like a spaceship. But it should also definitely keep the car cool in the summer as well. I think what I'm going to do with this is cut 2 pieces 3 foot long and join them down the middle, so go like one there, hopefully. I think there's plenty on there because I think there was a 7 metre length, wasn't it, at the start, so definitely well over. Oh, I'm going to have plenty left over, look. You'd easily do a people carrier with this, I reckon. It's like being a contortionist in there. I'm using my head to hold it up. Yeah, this is going to take a lot of cutting and messing. I'm going to be here a while doing this, I can tell. I think actually using the brown paper method, you would actually get quite a good template, or a rough template going round out the outside of the car, which I might even cut it down a little bit on the outside of the car, just to get it roughly to size. a bit better. Well, that's one half roughly fitted. I'm wondering if I just flip it over, if then it fit that side, and then I'll just trim down the middle or overlap it with any excess. And I'm not sure how to get it to hold on here, because I think this might have to use some like those sucker things to hold it onto the window. Actually, it fits quite well, just flipping it round. So I think I'm going to trace around that, cut another one out, and then try and put the two together, see how much, and then put a join in it maybe. There you go, it's going to fall off. Go on, off you go. There you go. Alright, so just like that, we now have every window covered. The back window, I'm going to order some of those, you know, those things you lick them and then you press them on to like fixing things. I could use some Velcro dots, but I think in the sun, the sticker on the Velcro dots might come off. But anyway, it's cut to shape roughly. I might just trim it a little bit more. So they're fitted. And the other side. Let's see what it's like inside the car. Like I said, I'm going to buy an exterior windscreen cover for the front, for the windscreen, because I've got like the sat-nav mount on there, and that'd just be easier just to stick that across the front. Oh well, it's actually quite different inside the car. It's definitely like noise cancelling, this stuff, as it's a lot quieter in here with these on. Also, it's a lot cooler with these on because it's quite a sunny day today. Definitely temperature controlling, so should keep me cool in the summer and hot in the winter, warm in the winter. Yeah, actually feels quite cozy in here now. All I'd say doing it is just take your time, cut it bit by bit, and one thing I did learn is keep your workspace tidy, because the amount of times I lost my phone, pen, and the scissors. And also, when you cut the pieces for the windows, leave them in the windows after you've cut them, because otherwise they get mixed up with all the offcuts. See down here, all the offcuts, you cut one of those, especially those little pieces there. I lost that, and I lost one of those as well. It was actually underneath the car, it had blown out. So once you've cut them, just leave them in the window and get a bin bag and keep your area tidy. So I think I'm going to end the video there. That's a good day's work done. I'm just going to tidy up the car a bit more now. And yeah, like I say, I'm going to be camping very soon. I've ordered a mattress to go in the back. As you know, I've got all my other camping gear as well. So make sure you like and subscribe to see my car camping adventures and normal camping as well. I'll be back out in the tent very soon, now the weather's getting better. And yeah, I hope that was informative for you if you're looking to turn your car into a camper. And I'll see you soon with some more videos.